Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Jamie and I am Intuitive Wisdom. I hope you all are feeling good. I hope you are feeling in your power as always. All right, so before we get started, I randomly picked a candle out of my bag for one, and it was this purple candle, which is giving me crown chakra, something about your mind. And I got this If You Believe card out of my Angel Answers. And this is more about your perception, your thoughts, your mind, all right, your beliefs. So just make sure that whatever you are putting in your mind, whatever you're feeding your mental energy to, make sure that it is things that are going to benefit you. All right? Because whatever you believe becomes your reality. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What is the message for today? We have this If You Believe card. What is this if you believe? What are we believing? Be mindful of what you believe. You can't believe everything everybody tells you either. You have to be solid and grounded in your own mind in order for you to still, like be in charge of yourself, for you to stay grounded in yourself. What is this? The Hangman. This is more mental energy. Somebody who is seeing things in a different way. Somebody who's shifting their perspective. Somebody who is changing the way they view things so that they can have a higher outcome, so they can have a better understanding. Someone's trying to better understand something. So they're being still as well, definitely. With this Eight of Swords, this is giving someone who's being still. Eight of Swords can speak of somebody who's in a mental prison. But while you're in that prison, what are you doing in there? Like, if you're in your mind, excuse me, if you're in your mind a lot right now, what are you doing in there while you're in this mental prison? That's what the Eight of Swords is saying. Use this energy to your benefit. If you are going to be stuck in your head about something, then get to creating. Change it up, switch it up. You have the ability to transform your mind and to make it something beautiful. And when you it's kind of get like when people go to prison and they go in one way, but they come out totally transformed. Okay, those are people who use their energy well. Those are people who transmuted the energy. They won. Somebody is winning right now. Somebody is choosing to win in their situation for whatever you are going through in your head. Whatever's causing you any mental anguish or stress, I feel like you're taking those energies and you are somehow changing the way that you let them affect you. And you may not even be receptive to any outside energies or noises at this time. People can't get to you. You're protected in a sense. I feel like this Eight of Swords, this is the first time I've ever seen the Eight of Swords in this kind of light. But with the Hangman being here, that doesn't surprise me because this is all about somebody who's seeing something in a different light. So, what else? The Three of Wands. Yeah, somebody's going to come out of this transformed. The Three of Wands, the way that she has her back towards us right now, it's like not even paying attention, not giving your energy too much. You're waiting for something better. I feel like while you're in this Eight of Swords energy, you are exploring your mind. You're exploring, you're introspecting. This is giving me the Hermit vibes for sure. And then you have the World, which is completions. Somebody finishing something and coming out on the other side. Somebody coming out transformed. Somebody who's going to be ready for the next level of their life. Okay. Somebody who has really learned a lot of lessons. And you might just be reflecting on things of the past and how things may have played out in your life. Bringing you to some sort of conclusion. Bringing you, like something's culminating within you. Transforming you. You're in the middle of a great transformation. King of Wands. You're determined. Whatever it is that you find in here, or whatever gems that you're finding, you're holding on tight to them. You're going to remember them. Something about memories, or you instilling this energy with this Four of Pentacles, like you imprinting something, making something permanent almost. I feel like you're in the middle of shifting your mind. You're in the middle of doing some sort of alchemy within yourself. Like you're figuring out how to change your thoughts, how to be consciously aware. Look, you got the Wheel of Fortune and the Star and the Ace of Pentacles. Of course, I'm going to take all these guys because that's some good energy. The Wheel of Fortune is change. It's things literally changing. I think I just said something about you making a conscious decision to change your mind for the better because you want to produce a beautiful outcome. You want things to really come out and be valuable within your life. Like you want to see the things that are valuable. See all of the magic and beauty around you. See everything that life has to offer you, even if it's just waking up in the morning and being grateful for this experience. Okay, that's one way to start to shift your mind. All right, and then you have the Star, the World. I said the Star, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, and then we have the Empress. So the Star and the Empress. This is some beautiful growth. Somebody who's transforming into a more easy flowing, like receptive. I just heard like you're in your soft era, or your soft life, or whatever it is people say. You know, somebody doesn't want to have to be like this. Something about your feminine energy coming into play, all right? Because your masculine energy is a sword. The swords are masculine. Somebody who's exerting, somebody who's thinking. I feel like you want to be in a place where things kind of just flow easy to you. You're inside cleaning your mind up, and you're changing it in a different direction. What else do we have? I'm gonna keep going with this deck. Abundant. All right, I feel like something might be coming into your life, or there's something that may already be in your life with the Star right here that you feel that you have to nourish and take care of. So in order to do that, you first have to have a clear mind, a clear mental space. So if you might be in your head really cleaning things up for something that you love, something that you want to nurture, something that you want to see grow into its full, into its full potential. In order to do that, you have to have a clear mind. This reading is all about cleaning up your mental space, letting go of things that don't need to be in your head. Like a total sweep is happening. You're getting some sort of clear, like you want to start from some sort of clean slate. Again, back to the prison referral or the prison reference. When somebody's in prison, they want to become the best version of themselves. They want to change, like they have to change their mindset. So when they get back out into, the community or the collective, when they get back out into the world, they have to be transformed and their mindset has to be different. So they don't go back and do the things that they used to do to get them in that place, to get them where they were in the first place. So it's almost like that this is something that has to be done because you don't want to end up making the same mistakes that you did before. You have an opportunity to push pause on your life right now and really take accountability for the things that you've done to get yourself where you're at right now, whether that be good or bad. And it's going to be a mixture of both. Like you're going to have, if you just stop and look at where you're at in your life right now and you weigh the pros and cons, you're going to have both on both sides. But you're at an opportunity to see, like, how did you get to these pros? How did you collect all of these good things in your life? And how did you end up in a position where you have not so good things in your life or unfavorable things, okay? And you maybe write things out even. I know a lot of people write when they're in jail. A lot of introspection. But again, this is going to have you coming out as this beautiful, receptive, divine empress, whether you're a man or a woman. You're going to start off with a place to create almost like a new world. Like you have you're in a place where you have an opportunity to create this new world for yourself. If you're not there yet, that's fine. If you're still in this Eight of Swords hangman position where you're transforming, just know that when you get out of this, you have to remember the things that you learned. You can't go back to the old way of thinking. I really feel like that's important to say to somebody, for all of us, because we go through all of this hard work, you know, changing our mindset and everything. And the moment that things get comfortable again, we forget, like, damn, I just did all of that work. I was having all these conversations with myself. I was doing all of this mental talk, right? All of this mental gassing myself up. But then as soon as some outside circumstance, as soon as these swords fall down, don't forget what you've learned while you were in this Eight of Swords energy. It's really the simple little things that have the, you know, the chance to change your outcome. And just that simple thing of remembering what it is that you have taught yourself and what you have become aware of is what's most important in your situation right now. Because it first starts within you. Once you... Okay. I just really feel like I'm having a one-on-one conversation with someone right now. Sorry, so I had to wait a second. All right, what else? You got the Magician. The power is in your hands. I'm so excited for somebody. I really am feeling this energy. So the Magician is you having all the tools that you need at any given moment to change your situation. And I think it being next to this King of Swords is first changing your mindset, all right? The King of Swords is someone who has a clear vision, a clear view. They're even at a higher platform than everyone else. They kind of sit at the top of the kingdom, so they can see everything, right? I think this is saying that you know something about your swords with this Magician. It's time to use your sword. The Magician can pick up any... This isn't necessarily a time for action. They don't even have any of their 4 tools in their hand. They have a wand in their hand. They have something else in their hand. So I feel like this is the time for you to pick this sword up. It's not time for your emotions. It's not necessarily time to take any action because you don't have a clear view of what it is you have to do right now or whatever, what it is you want to create. And it's not time for production, for sure. It's not time to really ground anything in right now because you're in the first stage of having this sword in your hand and wielding it. Something about you wielding your sword wisely. And I know you're going to make the right decisions and you're going to do the right things, because for you to come out with this King of Swords, you know, this is a very high level thinking. This is somebody who has really good information. They have knowledge about their situations and circumstances, and they are not afraid to actually use this sword when necessary because they're so confident in what they know. It's like, can nobody really tell the King of Swords anything? Not to say like don't listen to people or don't be cutthroat or whatever, but it's hard for someone to come back to you. It's hard for energies to come up against you because you're the King of Swords. All right? Anybody, any little minuscule energies that try to come up, even thoughts within yourself, you can use this sword to cut through that. Anything that's causing any doubt or fear. All right? But that won't happen in this next stage. It just depends on where you're at. You could already be in this King of Swords energy. If not, I feel like you don't have to worry about anything necessarily whenever you come out of this mental prison, if you want to say, or this time out to yourself. I will say, I will not really call it a prison. It's an opportunity. The Moon. Things done in the dark. Secrets. Okay. Everything is fine. Something about you being okay with the dark sides of you. Okay. Something about you being okay with like your shadow aspect. Even understanding that you're not perfect or something like that, but you're still, you're okay with that. And something about that allows you to transmute the energy so well. Something like not being so hard on yourself or something. Yeah, look, the Four of Swords. This is somebody who's not being hard on themselves. It's laying your thoughts to rest. It's like when you come up against something that you find while in this Eight of Swords position, it's okay. All right. We can get in our head too much and start thinking about our situation and being hard on ourselves. Is that I feel like this is saying to have compassion in your situation. Have compassion with yourself. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna just get a message from the Shaman's Oracle. What's the advice for this collective, for this individual who is going through some sort of mental shift? All right. Somebody who's deciding to take care of their mental health even. What's the advice? Thank you, Holy Spirit. All right, we got opportunity. We have the caterpillar. I'll put it right here. And then the dragon's horde, protecting the future. It says transformation, opportunity, independence from conditioned responses. The energy of caterpillar appears, heralding a time of transformation and opportunity. Here you are being asked to revise your dreams. If it looks and smells familiar, step away from it for the time being. The new cannot emerge from the old, and the youthful and vital cannot emerge from the aged and sickly. Experiment and surprise yourself with what arises for you in this moment. Caterpillar is an invitation to test our new strategy to get a different, better result. Remember that the definition of lunacy is continuing with the same thinking and behavior and hoping for a different outcome. It's time to break away from habitual responses, to surprise yourself and startle others. Eliciting a smile or a frown or look of awe from those around you. Do not wait for an invitation from life to practice a bit of outrageousness or for permission to do the unexpected. Any other response right now will lead to more of the same, real, no change. Sometimes the most original response is no response whatsoever. Stand stock still, staring steadily into the eyes of the players in your drama. Avoiding engagement until the moment is right. Caterpillar invites you to witness the story unfolding, knowing that deciding on the timing of your action is as essential as finding the best move to make. And when you do act, let there be no doubt in anyone's mind of your determination and the power you unleash. Wow, I got chills from reading that. That is pretty awesome. Fit that where it resonates for you, okay? Because clearly you're in this position because there's some serious decisions that need to be made for you, all right? And I almost feel like you need to go back and listen to that little section again. And then we have the Dragon's Horde. This is about protecting the future. I'm not going to read out of this because I kind of already know what it's about. Just to sum it up, this is about while you're in the position that you're in this state, even if you feel like you're like reclusive or hidden away or tucked away from the world, you're going to find some really good things in this spot that you're in your life. It's about you doing this and being brave enough to do this to protect the future. There's something in your future. It could be, it could just be your future in general that you're protecting. But what you're doing, it's causing a ripple effect out here in the collective. And others are going to pick up on this bravery as you're in this shadow period or as you're going through this mental thing. Like there's one consciousness. And the more that we decide to go inside and fix the way of thinking, it causes a ripple effect, like within the matrix, of the consciousness. And people start to wake, you start to wake people up simply by going in and deciding to make changes in your own mind. So I really do say thank you for the work that you are deciding to do on yourself, because if you don't understand, you are causing a big change here in the unity consciousness. So thank you for this. This is a beautiful reading. Thank you. And then I even got the purple card with the purple candle right here. So whoever you are, you have really beautiful energy. I can feel it all around me. I have chills. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Thank you for your likes and subscribes. I love you all. Bye.